Hey, good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM, Wednesday, April 9th. I'm portaled out, guys. We got 2 weeks left. We'll deal with it. But let's talk some football today. Got a chance to talk to Eli Drinkwitz on Tuesday afternoon for the first time in about 6 weeks since spring football started. And Eli opened with a 16-minute statement that basically ran down every player on his roster. But I want to talk about one particular group here, and it's not quarterback, because we'll find out about quarterback. It's going to be Bo Perbula or Sam Horn. I'd lean Perbula. We'll find out August, September, sometime in there. And it's a question mark and a big question mark and all that. I understand the fascination. But I want to talk about the other side of the football. I want to talk about Mizzou's front seven. Eli Drinkwitz yesterday called his defensive ends among the best defensive ends in America. He hesitated and said, "No, I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I'm going to let Brian Early, who's the edge coach, deal with the fallout." He said they're among the best defensive ends in America. You've got 7 guys on this line at defensive end that I think have a pretty good shot at being in the rotation this year. We know you're bringing back Zion Young. He is likely a starter. You brought in Damon Wilson II from Georgia, the number 2 player in the entire portal. If he's not a starter, he's right there, but he's probably a starter. Darius Smith coming off injury. Yesterday, Drink said he was as impactful as anybody on defense in fall camp last year. Ja'Kai Lang, a guy who played a good amount last year, going to play more this year. Nate Johnson, they brought in from App State. Langdon Kitchen, they brought in from Northwest Missouri State. And then Javion Hilson, a 5-star freshman who I will be shocked if he is not on the field this year. It's a little different than last year's 5-star freshman. Backing that group up is actually the position I feel best about on the entire team, and that is linebacker. Tristan Newsom and Khalil Jacobs are back. They would be a good set of starting linebackers. Guys, I don't know if either one of them's going to start, honestly. Josiah Trotter, Big 12 all-freshman team, 96 tackles last year at West Virginia. Mekhi Byer from Nebraska was the leading tackler at Nebraska. Drinkwitz said yesterday Nicholas Rodriguez had the best spring of any defensive player. Jeremiah Beasley is a guy that transferred in from Michigan, played on special teams last year. He's going to play a role. So I think at defensive end and linebacker, I think Missouri legitimately goes 3 deep everywhere. Chris McClellan anchors the defensive tackles. I think they'll look for another defensive tackle in the spring portal window. But look, if you ask any coach, where do you want to be good? Quarterback's number 1. I don't think anybody argues with that. Left tackle is in that conversation. But the front 7, disrupt the offense, is right in that conversation, right behind quarterback. And I think this has a chance to be Missouri's deepest and best front 7 ever. We are 4.5 months from football season, almost 5 months from football season. But I know you guys always want to talk about it. And this is the position where I think Mizzou has a chance to make a whole lot of noise. Eli Drinkwitz was openly talking about doing things that have never been done here. That's 10 wins 3 years in a row. That's winning an SEC title. That's making a college football playoff. All those things, according to the head football coach on Tuesday afternoon, are on the table. I think a big reason is those 7 guys at the front of the defense, which actually is a lot closer to like 18 guys at the front of the defense. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm sure we'll get back to portal talk soon enough, but just wanted to hit a little football while we had a chance. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're here. Sign up for Power Mizzou, 50% off your first year while the portal's open.